people, my name is Eunice Brima, your brand marketing expert and productivity coach. I train and I coach on everything marketing, sales, business productivity, and everything as regards brands. So I trust you all have been keeping safe out there. My plan is to share with us every Wednesday tools needed by salesmen and marketers in closing the deals. And I will be talking to you from personal experiences I have had over the years. I will be deliberate and intentional about these episodes, and I will try as much as possible to remain consistent. So today I'll share with us one of such tools used in selling, and this is called KISS. KISS, KISS. KISS in marketing simply means keeping it short and simple. You need to be very clear in your messaging and be sure to pass across the intended message, the benefits of the product or of your service. You also need to avoid technical jargons because at the end of the day, your prospect or client may not have understood half of what you have said. Another thing to note is that you do not want to confuse your audience. You do not want to confuse your clients or your prospects. So you must avoid ambiguities. You must have a singleness of purpose. You must also learn to communicate in simple terms so that even the most stupid of us all will understand. So one key message or one key question to ask when crafting your content, your brand message, your USP or payoff is, what is the intended takeaway from the message? The question is, what are you trying to communicate? Are you communicating you sell shoes only, or are you communicating you sell all sorts of dressing accessories? We also want to know the benefits of your product. What is that unique selling point that will stand you out from all the others? You see, every day we're bombarded with different messaging, with different brand messaging across different platforms. So it's like a world of clutter. There is so much out there. So you need to be able to craft your messaging in such a way that it is striking. And you want to ask yourself to say, what is your brand proposition and what exactly do you want to be known for? You need to use words that people can easily understand, so you must keep your sentences short and straight to the point. Please ensure that you do not get us to start checking our dictionaries to understand your message to us. Okay, so you also want to understand why you need to keep your messages short and simple. One of such reasons again would be that our attention span varies. So you do not want to go on and bore your clients or your prospects, most times repeating what you have already said. And another reason is that when you're messaging, when your sales speech is short and simple, it makes it easier to recall. Okay, now, just before I leave, we call it a day, I will be leaving you with 3 tips for you to check back and confirm if your message sits within KISS. Number 1, consider using words that speak to any of the sensory organs. So for an instance, your sense of smell, your sense of taste, your sense of touch, and all the others. And this is highly dependent on the product or the service you're putting out there for us to buy. So I'll give an example. Let's say a food business owner. You may want to use words like appetizing, mouth-watering, tasty, meant for a king, yummy, well-packaged, healthy, among so many other words you can actually use. Number 2 is just before you put out that payoff for your brand, just before you go out with that sales speech, just before you put out that content for your business, you probably want to go through what you have, put down. You probably want to go through your phrase again. Is it catchy? Is there a more simpler and memorable way to say it and you can still convey the intended meaning? So for an instance, if I sell toothpaste, I could easily say that Eunice's toothpaste gives a fresher breath. You see, that is simple and easy to recall, which is what most toothpaste would always say anyways, as against you saying Unisys toothpaste takes care of halitosis. Okay, now, what is halitosis? You see what I mean? So at that point, you probably need to pick up your dictionary. So while some people may understand the meaning of that word halitosis, some others may struggle with it. And in that split second, you may have lost that prospect. So you see what I mean? Okay, the third point and the last point is recheck your words again. Is it needed? Can you use a simpler word? So instead of saying the word convoluted, for an instance, I could just say complex. Or perhaps instead of using 3 words, I could just use 1 word. You see, some people actually think the use of big words make them look smart and intelligent, but not necessarily, my dears. Except perhaps you are in an academic setting where certain use of technical jargons are needed to show you understand the subject matter. Aside from that, just keep it simple. You know, sweet and simple, short and simple. So guys, remember how we started. It's about keeping it short and simple to ensure that your intended brand or business message or sales pitch is clear and easily understood. Sincerely, if I do not understand what you have to offer, I may just move on. Okay guys, if you found this useful, you can hit the comment section and just share one thing, just one thing you have learned. Thanks for listening in till the end. So I'll be back again next week. You guys take care. Bye-bye.